What's up, YouTube? This is Cooking with Doug. This is a new addition to my videos, my series of videos. It's called Doug and Friends. This is where I have a friend to come over and we make something. They're going to help me make something. But I'm going to make it Doug style, but they're going to help me make it Doug style. And right today, we're going to make a chicken salad sandwich. That's something. I live in North Carolina, y'all, but when I used to live in New York, I used to go down to the local bodega or deli or whatever you call it and get chicken salad sandwiches all day long. I love it. Down here, they don't make it as good as they make it up there for some reason. I don't know why, but it doesn't taste good down here. But that's okay, because I love Southern food, and you know, vice versa. They can't make Southern food like they make down here. So anyway, this is what I'm going to make. This is the ingredients that I'm using right here. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, real quick guys, this is the chicken breast that I'm using in the can. But you could use whatever you want. If you had like some leftover chicken in your refrigerator, rotisserie chicken, whatever you want, but this is what I'm using because it's just easy. And if you're if you buy one in a can like me and it's water based, make sure you drain it, because all the mayo and all the stuff we're gonna use will make it wet. You don't want it too wet. So after I drained it, you kind of mash it down to have it look something like this. Just press it down. Now I'm going to transfer it to like a bowl. Alright, so I'm about to chop this up here. I cut the ends off my celery. This is about how much regular onions I'm going to use. And this is how much of a sweet onion I'm using, red onion, whatever you call it. And I'm gonna chop it all up together. So we're about to chop all this up, but you could use whatever you want. You could use, you know, green onions, green peppers, red peppers. What else?
Carrots.
Carrots. Yeah, we got celery.
Bell peppers.
Yeah, all that. Anything
that you want to suit to your taste.
That's right. But this is what we got in our refrigerator, so this is what we're gonna make it do. Doug style. Alright, we got the pull and chop in the house, y'all. Oh. Let's see if that's good enough. Yep, perfect. See that? That's what I'm talking about. Now remember guys, this is Doug style. I like mine a little chunky. Now you could have cut your onions and stuff up a little more fine, but this is how I like it. So just FYI. Alright, so Will, this is what we're gonna do. You're gonna put the stuff in and we're just gonna record. So right now, put the mayo right there so they can see it.
We're using Hellmann's.
Yeah.
For those of you.
Well, it's real mayonnaise, by the way. That's Doug style. We don't use that fake stuff.
Or you can use the dressing if you prefer, which happens to have a little sweet.
Italian dressing?
No, the mayonnaise dressing.
Oh, okay.
That has
that sweet taste?
Yeah, a little sweet taste.
Yeah.
But we already have something that we're going to add for that instead. So you put as much mayonnaise as you want, but always start with a little and add on to taste.
Yeah, we always can add.
You don't want to overdo
it. Right.
Because you can't take that back.
Right.
Okay. Now, for a little sweet taste, we're going to add a little bit of...
You gotta show them. There we go. Sweet relish.
Sweet relish. Once again, to your taste. Start little, and then you can always add more. Okay? Right. Then, we're going to use some ranch dressing to give you that little extra taste.
And it's gotta be the great value one, because that I like the way that tastes. That's Doug style.
Okay, right, once again, a little bit of that.
You don't know nothing about that, Will.
Okay. Once again, your own seasonings. We're gonna use a little bit of oregano. Okay. We're gonna use some green pepper.
Some black pepper.
I mean black pepper. My bad. Okay. Now we're gonna mix this up.
All right. Go ahead. I can do that.
Yes, sir. Look how that looks. It's gonna taste even better.
Yeah, it's smelling good already. Probably could add a little bit more mayo.
Okay, we're gonna add
to my liking. Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna add a little more mayo. I like mine's kind of on the dry side.
Nah, I like mine.
Don't like it too wet.
I like it wet, baby.
Because then what happens is you end up tasting more mayonnaise than you do tasting everything else.
I like that though.
Okay. To like each his own.
That's right.
That's why it's Doug style.
That's why it's Doug style.
A little New York.
Yeah.
A little
New York meets Greensboro, North Carolina. That's what we doing.
Yeah.
All right. So, all right. All right, guys. So this is basically what it should look like for you guys. You know, no matter what you add, it should look similar to this. Yours might look more colorful than mine, depending on what you put on it. I'm using these hoagie style breads. Of course, you can use whatever you want. I am also going to put chopped up lettuce into my bread as well. And passing the cheese, I'm going to be using, of course, as you guys know, sharp cheddar. All right, lastly, I just chopped up some tomatoes. I forgot to tell you that. That's the last thing that we need to complete the Doug style. So I'm gonna go ahead and prepare this sandwich. And actually, my boy Will has another way he's gonna do his chicken salad. He's gonna do his Will style, but we're gonna take care of my style first. All right, so we got the tomatoes on there. Now we're gonna put some lettuce on it. Well, actually, I took the tomatoes off first. I'm gonna put my meat down first. All right, so I got my meat on. All right, so we got the cheese on there. All right, got the lettuce on, and now all I have to do is add my tomatoes, and we are done. All right, so while my boy's preparing his, we're gonna take a bite of mine. That's what it looked like right there. It's my crazy sandwich. Let me take a bite.
That's good. Real good, right?
Yeah. That's good right there, man. All right, so you've seen how I did mine, so Will wants to show you how he does his.
Nice. Now, for those of you that are self-conscious of what you eat and don't like the bread version, what we're going to do is we're going to do a little healthy version for you right now. What we're going to do is we're going to garnish the plate with the spinach. Ooh. I happen to love spinach, by the way, and it's good for your body. All right. Then I'm going to take some tomato, put some tomato around it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I'm going to add my tuna.
No,
my chicken salad.
But it could be tuna too
as well. In the middle, right there we go. Okay. Then what I'm going to do is, for a little extra added touch, I'm going to sprinkle mine with a little bit of cheese. Okay, mozzarella is what I prefer. Nice. And there you have it as a salad. For those of you that also would like to, instead of chips, what you can do is add a few crackers on the sides. I happen to like Ritz because Ritz has been an all-time favorite of the family. And there you have it. If you want to make it a little pretty, there you go. Okay? Now, enjoy.
You know, well, Will doesn't know. You know, you have to eat one in front of them, right?
Oh, okay.
You gotta tell them. You gotta give it to them first. You gotta put it in the camera first.
Okay.
Put it in the camera first. They ain't see it.
Nice. Do you see it?
They gotta put it up a little more. There you go.
Okay. There you go. And for the ultimate taste.
All right.
Happen to be very good.
Try cracker with it.
Wow. Believe it or not, folks, this actually tastes better than tuna fish.
Yeah, it's good. It's in a can too.
Okay.
Crazy.
All I got to say is enjoy.
That's right. And you know what? My bad. I forgot to give y'all. Actually, I'll take a taste. So that's my fault. So go ahead. Go ahead. That's for y'all. Anyway, we're just over here bugging out. It's Cooking with Doug, and we out.